Ow. Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode. Well, technically, I guess this is the first episode of the new randomized franchise rebuild here on the channel. Last time out, you saw this series. We were finishing up the control of the Furry Flyers dynasty, which lasted 3 seasons. This dates back to an original concept I came up with where I created a whole new league. I picked a team at random, and I had to do a complete and total shuffle draft where I had no control over what players I was drafted, and I had to build that team up into a winner. That started with the Thumpers. We won 3 titles in 3 years. We moved on to the Furry Flyers, who were the worst team in the league at that time with the lowest winning percentage. They were one of 5 teams who hadn't made the playoffs yet. We made the playoffs all 3 years with them. Won our division all 3 years with them as well. We got eliminated in the first round of the playoffs our first year. We won the championship in year 2. And in the third year, we got eliminated in the semifinals. But we had built the Furry Flyers up to be such a dominant force. And we got them through the offseason where they didn't lose a whole bunch of pieces. So they were completely rebuilt, and we moved on to the next team in our journey, which is the Dive Bombers. The Dive Bombers have the worst winning percentage in the league. They have not made a playoff appearance in 6 seasons. Same thing for the Gold Codes, but the Dive Bombers have a 41% winning percentage coming into this season, and the Gold Codes have a 43.1. So both teams suck. The Dive Bombers just suck more. And because we're taking over the Dive Bombers, that means we are in the original division we started in, which is the Gravy Gulp division with the Thumpers. So this should be interesting. We're going to see a lot of the same teams we saw back in those first 3 years of the dynasty, and we're back in the pitching league, so pitchers will bat in this league. I have not gone ahead and looked at this team yet. I have no idea what players we're dealing with, but as you can see from our team build standpoint, as I jump back in here real quick. No, that's not going to show up. Okay. Well, I guess I can try and show it without ruining who's on the team for myself. There we go. Nope. So looking at the roster, here's what we're dealt with. We have Tier 2 everything. We have a lot of crafty traits. We have next highest level is scholarly and disciplined are both even at 6, 5 spirited, 3 competitive, and it seems like we have a lot of scholarly and competitive players on the roster. We have 6 of each. Looks like 3 spirited, 3 disciplined, and 4 crafty. So looking at the team build, we have really elite level contact, elite level starting pitching. Our power is a step down from that, same with the speed. Our defense is a little bit above average, and our bullpen is, well, ass, basically. There's no other way to say it. Let's look at the team and see who have we been dealt with to start off this rebuild with. Oh my fucking God. Are you serious? I got rid of this man in the Flyers franchise. It's Swing Mustard. The former Furry Flyers primary catcher. I let him go because I was frustrated with him and he was starting to regress. And now he's come back to haunt me because he is now our primary catcher. He has a very weak throwing arm. He has no speed whatsoever, but he's a fantastic hitter and he's an ideal DH. Unfortunately, this league does not have a DH. So, yay. His backup is 28-year-old Sullivan Moon, who is basically a replacement level player who can play every position. He is Tier 2 stimulated. He's a power hitter. He's got average fielding, average arm. His arm is actually better than Swing's, and he has about average speed. Yeah, he's nothing special at all, and he's already at his peak, basically. He's not getting much better. First baseman, our primary first baseman is Froth Ellison, the 30-year-old Tier 2 whiffer, Tier 2 bad jumps. She's a really good hitter, good speed, good fielding for a first baseman. It's slightly above average, and a decent arm for a first baseman as well, because I guess she can play third. Her backup is 35-year-old veteran Dane Walters. He is Tier 2 big hack and ace exterminator. He's a decent hitter. He's got above average speed and fielding. No arm, like most first basemen do. Moving down the list, next is a utility player, second baseman Alex Benetti. He is Tier 2 RBI hero and Tier 2 wild thrower. He's 28. Power hitter, again, it seems to be a theme here. He's got really great speed. He's a decent fielder. It's almost good level fielding, and he's got an above average arm for a second baseman, so that's pretty good. Backup for him is Heather Mann. Second baseman is a good hitter. She has below average speed, a little bit above average fielding, and she has no arm, which is not surprising. She plays second base. She does, however, have Tier 2 first pitch prayer. Moving down the list, our third baseman is Hesto Prince. He's a B- overall, 27 years old. He has elite level speed, good contact. He has no power, above average fielding, and above average arm. Tier 2 bad jumps, Tier 2 distractor. Our shortstop, our primary shortstop, it's actually a battle between Kenneth Turnpike, 33-year-old, elite level fielder and arm. He has good contact, decent speed. He has no power, though. Tier 2 contact versus right-handers, and his backup is utility player Emmett Stout, 30-year-old. Primary position is shortstop as well. He has a good power, decent contact. Speed is a little bit above average. He's an elite level fielder, and he has a weak arm. Okay, makes sense. Moving down the list, left fielder, Josiah Patton. He can also play right field, 31 years old. He is Tier 2 pinch perfect, Tier 2 choker. He has good contact, above average power, above average speed. He's not a great fielder, and his arm is actually good. Okay? You got to be kidding me. It's center fielder Drake Graham, another furry flyer I released in his rookie year. He just wasn't cutting it for us. I forgot he came over here, and now he's my center fielder. Crap. God. Graham has elite level speed. He's got good contact. He's about average in power, above average fielding, and above average arm. But it's pretty decent for a center fielder. He can also play right field. Thomas Guzman is his backup in center. Tier 2 easy target. Tier 2 noodle arm. Also, Graham is Tier 2 stealer. He's a scholarly player. He's got elite level speed and arm. His fielding is above average. His contact is above average, and his power is good. Right fielder, just a new, I believe he's a new acquisition. It's P.J. Freeman. He was picked up from the Night Bats in free agency. I know that because he was on the Night Bats in the final year of our Furry Flyers playoff run. Freeman has elite level contact. He has a good arm. He has above average fielding, above average speed, and above average power. He's like a leadoff guy. He's got Tier 2 sign stealer. And now we move into the strength of this team, which is the starting pitching. Cat Floral is the young ace, 24 years old, S tier, Tier 2 metalhead, Tier 2 volatile, elite level junk and accuracy already, and she has above average velocity. Her number 2 is Darth McGillies. He has Tier 2 crossed up. He has good junk, good accuracy, and about average velocity. He's 30 years old, though, so he's not going to get much better. Number 3 in the rotation is 32-year-old Brecken Kemp. He's a B+, Tier 2 surrounded, not a great trait. He has elite level velocity, above average junk. I think it's good level junk, actually, and below average accuracy. 4th starter in the rotation is actually a long reliever. It is S tier Juliet Hoover. She has elite level accuracy, just slightly below elite level velocity, and really good junk. She has Tier 2 composed and Tier 2 stimulated. In the bullpen, long reliever, and the MVP of season number 2 here in the Green Nachos League, it is Jedediah Sandwalker. Tier 2 walk prone. He has above average velocity, good junk, and a little bit above average accuracy. He's at the end of his career. He's 36 years old. He's going to regress. Our third, count that 3 long relievers on the roster. This one's also in the bullpen. It is 27-year-old Knox Dropkin, who starts out as one of the youngest players in this franchise. And remember, back in year 1, he was 19 years old. Or no, he was 21 years old, I'm sorry. He has a good velocity, below average junk, average accuracy, and he has Tier 2 Wild Thing. This bullpen is not inspiring much confidence in me. Then we have our best reliever. It is Vincent Schaefer. He's a B+, 28 years old. Tier 2 falls behind. Tier 2 metalhead, elite level junk and accuracy. Velocity is very much non-existent with him. Our next pitcher is Raylan Haley, who I believe was on the... He was on the... Oh my God, what team was that? He was on the Champs. Yeah, he was on the Champs last year. He came over in free agency. Haley has Tier 2 pick officer, Tier 2 elite slider. He has good velocity, good accuracy, but non-existent junk. He's 33, so he's going to get worse as well. And then we have our worst overall player on the roster, 35-year-old reliever Albert Heaves, who was a one-time thumper in this rebuild, if you remember correctly. He made like one appearance and then got fired because he was that bad. He has good velocity, but that's about all he has. He has below-average junk and non-existent accuracy. But he has Tier 2 elite slider, but he only has 2 pitches. Oh my God, this is ugly. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, this is going to be a big challenge for me. This is a very old roster. I mean, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players under the age of 30, and only one of them is below the age of 25. Yeah, this is going to be rough. I can tell you. Oh boy. This team looks good on paper now. It ain't going to be that way by the end of the season, let me tell you. Looking at the free agent pool, I went ahead and did this off screen because I didn't want to look at the actual team I had. I just went out and highlighted like young free agents or interesting free agents that I thought would be key to additions for us. Side note, the asking price for these guys was bumped up because when you restart so if you're in a league and you like make a copy of it and move to like a new team in it, it's going to reset all the asking prices for like if it was the first year of that league's existence. So the asking prices are going to be heavily inflated for all the players in the free agent pool. Whereas at the end of the current run you were in, it was at the like what they were at that point in free agency. But Mike Asiago is the top-rated pitcher. We have Piper Trampleson, two guys we released from the Furry Flyers. We have veteran Veranda Bryan, Janiah Downs, a lot of older players. Bash Blonde number 2, Aviana Moreno is still out here at 42 years young. She is kicking it. Maybe a reunion's in order with her. Tristan Cantu, another former thumper out here. He's 37 now. He's aged horribly. Sienna Pushups, Adriel Greer, Lee McMahon, who was a one-time thumper as well. Stump Cervantes is still out here in free agency. He was a candidate to be signed for us by the Flyers, but we ended up going with the younger Sumner Bugles. I got 39-year-old Plunge Malone, Alana Doherty, Screw Kirk, another former thumper, 26 years old, Jolly Melton. Got Araya McMackey, Sky Jock, Milana Carr. She's like the youngest free agent, I think, outside of Asiago. She's like 26. We got Drew Oldie, another former Furry Flyer reliever. Weston Ryu is out here. Marcelo Hardin. Tyrone Kirk, he's 26 years old. He's a young third baseman. Young being the key word there. He's 26 is young in this league. Rivet Cannon, Beefley Buckley, like a whole bunch of other guys I'm looking at. We got Gage Cano, Jace Bale, 20-year-old, 27, 19-year-old Lupine McKay. Evergreen Roca's decent. Bull Resplendent, Marlon Walls, Case and Vu. Just a whole bunch of guys I thought I found interesting. Young Gustavo Mess, young Chase Floyd, young Rivet Bean. There are some young guys out here in the free agent pool, but not a lot of them are high level. So it's going to be interesting to see where we take this team here by the end of the season. But we are back here in the Gravy Gulp League. Let's sim up to our first game of the season, which will be the opening day episode for this team and our debut as the GM for this franchise. See our division rivals, the Bird Lizards, get off to a win in their first game as they beat the Below Zeros by 1. The Flyers played. They lost their first game by 1. I missed the score. I'll have to go back and look. Our rivals, the Toucans, beat another rival, the Bards, so that's good for us. And the Thumpers haven't played yet, but we are not playing them. We are playing the Trackers. This is a cross-division battle. Cat Floral, our S-tier ace, is on the mound, the 24-year-old, who is the youngest player on the roster. Tier 2 Metalhead, Tier 2 Volatile, and on the mound for the Trackers, their ace, Jared Sosa, with Tier 3 K Collector. Looking at, I want to check the schedule here. I want to see what the Flyers did in their first game. They lost 2-1 in a pitcher's duel against the division rival Leatherwings. Sonny Boone outdueled Justin Marshall in that one. All right, let's set the lineup for our first ever game in control of the Dive Bombers. Here is the lineup. PJ Freeman is leading off in right field. Froth Ellison is playing her backup position of third base. Dane Walters is at first base. Swing Mustard is catching. Alex Benetti is at second. Josiah Patton is in left field. Thomas Guzman is in center. Kenneth Turnpike will get the start at shortstop with the right-handed trait boosting his contact ratings, and Cat Flora will be pitching. Lineup for the Trackers, leading off at second base is Simon Carr. Batting second, former Furry Flyer left fielder Forrest Dapper. Batting third, right fielder Sincere Rosario. Damn, he's still in the league. Batting fourth, former Night Bat first baseman Raymond McLongthrob. He left them in free agency this past offseason. They also went out and got center fielder Fisher Rivers from the Night Bats as well. Shortstop Blaze Todd, third baseman, former Furry Flyer, another one of them, Elijah Dyer. And then they have catcher, former champ catcher, Archibald Harvey. Pitcher Sosa will be batting number 9. Looking at their bench, they have Yusef Kirby, Camilla Gare, Dark Scottish, Vinny Romero, and Flutter Khan. Looking at their pitching rotation, they still have Grecian Harris, Dallas Kent, Coraline York. And then in their bullpen, Jonas Success, Elizabeth Chapman, Max Burke, Ryan Reed, and Pablo Shaw. This bullpen is not something you want to get tangled up with, I can tell you that one. Sorry for the long intro, but we are on the road to Stade Royale for this matchup. And our debut as the Dive Bombers GM. Here we are taking over the worst team in the league after 6 seasons. Let's see if we can turn this team into a winner. Oh boy, these guys have really good pitching all around, good speed too. This is going to be interesting. Offense ain't much, neither is their defense though, so maybe we can work around that. But yeah, some guidelines for the series. Generally, the first 2 teams we took over, it only took us 3 years to get it done. That's not the guideline for the series. I think maximum I want to do is like 5 years with the team, ideally, just to see. And if we don't get it done in 5 years, it's just a failure at that point. But yeah, it could be done earlier, as you saw with the previous 2 series. But yeah, 5 is generally the baseline I want to go with for length. Let's do it. PJ Freeman leading off in right field. He's the first batter to come up here in Dive Bombers history for us. Sosa on the mound are facing. Freeman came over from the Night Bats in free agency. Her ball drops in there at the top of the zone. 0-1. It's a good pitch to start the day for Sosa. Heater up is skied to left center by Freeman. That's going to hang up out there for Rivers. 1 down. Next up is going to be Froth Ellison. The primary first baseman is actually playing third base today. She has Tier 2 whiffer and Tier 2 bad jumps. Changeup inside misses from Sosa. Ball 1. Inside again on the changeup. It's 2-0. Changeup high again. 3-0. 3 straight changeups to start the at-bat. Heater up. Ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk to Ellison. Great patience. First walk today, and here's first baseman Dane Walters, the backup. He's getting the start because Ellison's playing third. Walters has Tier 2 Ace Exterminator active here, which is another nod as to why he's in the lineup. Also Tier 2 Big Hack when he gets ahead and counts. Heater in there at the knees, 0-1. Heater up, dump to left center field, hit pretty well, but that hangs about there for Dapper, 2 down. And now he's going to bring up catcher Swing Mustard, the former Furry Flyer himself. Tier 2 Mind Gamer active. I believe it's his 2nd year here with the Dive Bombers in the series. I have to go back and check it in the previous save files. That Heater's in there, 0-1. Heater low, 1-1. Slider down, turned on by Swing deep to right center field, carrying well. And that one is going to land in the stands as we drop that one on the target. Home run for Swing Mustard as he welcomes me back into the GM booth for his team with a bomb in his first at-bat. Nice to see you again, Swing. Now let's see if you can learn how to field. And here's Alex Benetti, the 2nd baseman. He has Tier 2 RBI hero, which won't be active here with nobody on. Sosa's tense. He also has Tier 2 wild thrower in the field. That's going to be fun to play with, especially at second base. Slider taken low, ball 1. Out in front of the changeup. Good pitch. Got me on that one. 1-1. Out in front of the changeup inside. 1-2. Okay, collector activates for Sosa. Dribble down, dumped into left center. That's a base hit. Left that in the middle of the plate, and Benetti didn't miss it. Runner on, 2 down. That'll bring up left fielder Josiah Patton. He will not have pinch perfect activate because he's starting today, and he has Tier 2 choker in high pressure situations. Slider up is a strike called, 0-1. There it goes. Heater up, that's a strike. Throw down to second. Just in time to nail the runner. Good thought to steal second, but we just weren't fast enough on that one. Still a big 2-run bomb from Swing Mustard as he put that one out in right center. Bottom 1, Carr, Dapper, and Rosario coming up. Simon Carr leads off at second base. Tier 3 first pitch Slayer active for him. And facing the ace, Cat Floral, our youngest player on the roster. S tier, 24 years old with Tier 2 Volatile. Well, down on the first pitch. That's low, ball 1, and that takes away his trait. Heater up and in, inside, 2-0. Change up and away. That's a strike, 2-1. Slider away. Chased, grounder to second. Benetti there. Go to first, 1 down. Next up, Forrest Dapper, left fielder with Tier 2 easy target. Former Furry Flyer outfielder. Heater up and in on the first pitch. Blasted foul behind the screen, 0-1. Change it down and in is low, 1-1. Come down in the way. Pulled foul, 1-2. Slider up and in. Doors. First, actually, technically, that's Hulk to the sword. First punch out there. Next up, Sincere Rosario. Tier 3 tough out on Tier 1 base rounder. Right fielder. Slider up and away from Floral. Strike called. 0-1. Roll down in the way. Looped off the end of the bat to left center. Hanging up for Patton. Puts it away to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Floral. To the second, it's 2-0. Patton, Guzman, and Turnpike coming up. Josiah Patton, his bat resets after the caught stealing the end last inning. Change up in there at the knees from Sosa, 0-1. Heater up and away, dump to left field. That is going to drop in for a base hit right in front of Dapper. Good swing, Patton, as he's on to start the second inning. That is going to bring up center fielder Thomas Guzman with Tier 2 easy target and Tier 2 noodle arm. That's going to be fun to play with, too. Oh, God. Heater up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Nice pitch. Heater up. Blasted by Guzman to right center. That's going to hang up out there, though. Making the catch is Rivers. 1 down. Next up, shortstop Kenneth Turnpike with Tier 2 contact with righty active here. Heater right down the middle. 0-1. Nice pitch from Sosa. Change of whiffed inside. 0-2. Out in front of the curveball. Got me on that one. I was looking to Heater. First punch out there for Sosa. 2 down for pitcher Cat Floral, who's actually a very good hitter as well. Oh my God. Look at that. Elite level contact and really good speed to boot. Slider up, foul back. 0-1. Little late. Slider down, hit in the center on the line, but right at Rivers, and that's going to end the inning. 1 hit to start the inning, but nothing comes of it. Bottom 2, McLongthrob, Rivers, and Todd coming up. There's Raymond McLongthrob, first baseman, is leading off, former night bat. Heater up, that's high, ball 1. Change it down and in. Fouled off early, 1-1. Roll down and away. Chopper, high hopper to second, right at Benetti. Go to first, 1 down. Next up is center fielder Fisher Rivers, Tier 3 durable active form here. Slider up and in. Sky deep to left field, hit pretty well. Patton running out of room at the wall. Leaps just out of his reach as that one tracks its way out there into the stands. Big swing there from Rivers as he puts it in the seats. Then Trackers find themselves on the board. It's 2-1. Next up is shortstop Blaze Todd. Tier 1 slowpoke is his trait. Heater down and in. Check strike. 0-1. Dribble down in the way. Foul back. 0-2. Slider up. High. 1-2. Heater in. Ooh. Got out in front of it, 1-2. Change it down in the way. Pulse to the sword, chased it outside. Second punch out for Floral. Now to bring up third baseman, former Flyer Elijah Dyer. Hey, that rhymed, nice. He is Tier 1 slowpoke. We also have Tier 3 dive wizard over there at third base. Heater up on the first pitch. Check strike, 0-1. Either way, fouled off, 0-2. Curveball middle in. Fouled off, 0-2. Change it down and in. Low, 1-2. Slider up and away. Fouled off, 1-2. Heater down in the way. Grounder to second. We get Benetti there. Go to first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Well, it's a good inning there for Floral. She does give up a home run to Rivers as he goes yard. 2-1 to the third. Freeman, Ellison, and Walters coming up. P.J. Freeman, top of the lineup up here for the Dive Bombers in the third. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out his first at bat. Heater inside, strike called, 0-1 to Sosa. Heater up, line to third, but right at Dyer, 1 down. Roth Ellison up next, drew a walk and scored in the first inning. Change up and in, way inside, 1-0. Change up inside, misses 2-0. Heater pin, whiffed on it, 2-1. That would have been a strike. Way inside on the heater, 3-1. Change up and in, pulled foul out of play by Ellison as that activates whiffer and K collector. Count full. Change of middle in, whiffed it foul again, staying alive. Heater down, hard grounder to short, but right at Blaze Todd. Throw to first, 2 down. Blaze is empty for Dane Walters. He's 0 for 1 today with Ace Exterminator. Lined out to center his first at bat. Curveball in, misses inside, ball 1. Heater middle in, blasted by Walters deep to center field, carrying well, running out of room as Rivers at the wall, leaping, and he takes away a home run. Good leap there from Rivers at the last second to snare that one before it leaves the park at the deepest point. Bottom 3, it's 2-1. Harvey, Sosa, and Carr coming up. Very unlucky for us there. Here's Archibald Harvey, the catcher, Tier 3 first pitch slayer and Tier 1 inside pitch active for the former Champs player. Slider away. Harvey swings at the first pitch and lips it down the left field line, and that is going to be into the corner. Patton plays the carom correctly, though, and gets it in quickly, so it'll only be a single for Harvey. Leadoff man on, though, for the pitcher as they can now bunt him over. Here is Jared Sosa. Heater up in. Bunt shown. Popped up. Mustard makes the catch. Throw to first. Not in time. No double off here. Carr up next, 0 for 1. Check of the runner. Dribble down in the way. That's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Nice pitch. Slider up and in. Skied to left field. He got under it. Patton in. He's under it. Puts it away for the second out. Next up going to be Dapper. He's 0 for 1. Change up at the knees. Ripped up the middle of the short. Turnpike dives to his left. Snags it. Throw across the first. In time to end the inning. Nice play, Kenneth. And pitching from Floral to the 4th. Mustard, Benetti, and Patton coming up. Feeling good so far, guys. Let's keep it rolling. Here's Swing Mustard. He had a 2-run bomb his first at bat. Nice to see he still hasn't forgotten how to hit. Change been there for a strike. 0-1. Heater up, chased it out of the zone. It's 0-2 now as K Collector activates. About the knees, hit well by Mustard on the sky ball to dead center, but it is going to go right at the center fielder Rivers. 1 down. Next up, Benetti, 1 for 1 with a single today. Then got caught trying to steal. Ball up and in, strike called. 0-1. Heater up and in, jammed to short. Picked by Blaze Todd out of the air. 2 down. That'll bring up Patton. He's 1 for 1 with the single. Heater outside. Ball 1. Slider misses inside. It's 2-0. Good hitters count for Patton. Heater up. Ooh, whiffed through it late. 2-1. Heater up and away. Pop down the left field line. Shallow. That's going to be a tough play for Dapper. He gets there, though, with the speed, and that ends the inning. Bottom 4, it's 2-1. 1-2-3 inning there for Sosa. Rosario, McLongcroft, and Rivers coming up. There's Rosario. He's 0 for 1 today. Heater away. Outside. Ball 1. Dribble down and in. Check low. 2-0. Change it away. That's a strike called. 2-1 on the outside corner. Heater up. High. 3-1. Slider down. Low. Ball 4. First walk from Floro. She couldn't find the plate. Lead off man on from the McLongcroft. 0 for 1. And there's great wheels at first. Pick off to first. Nothing doing. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ball 1. Go down the way, runner goes. Fouled off on the hit and run. 1-1. You're up and away. Doors. 1-2. Slide it down and in. Foul back. 1-2. Change it down and away. Pulse to the sword. Chased it. Third punch out for Floral. 1 down for Rivers. 1 for 1 with a solo homer his first at bat. Pick off first, nothing doing. Change it down at the knees. Check strike. 0-1. Slide it down in the way. Fold him out in front of it. 1-2. Heater up and away. Runner goes. Chase through it. Strike 3. Throw down by Mustard. Not in time. Stolen base. But fourth punch out there as we absolutely doored him. Floral up. 2 down from Todd. 0-for-1. Who's at second base? At his first steal of the year for Rosario. He's 1-for-1. Now Todd's going to try and get him in. Heater up and away. Outside. 1-1. Slide it down in the way. Low. 2-0. Curve up and in. Todd lines it to left field well. Patton retreating. Makes the catch in front of the warning track to end the inning as we strand a runner at second. To the fifth, it's 2-1. Floral pitching well. Guzman, Turnpike, and Floral, bottom of the lineup, coming up for the Die Bombers. Here's Guzman, 0-for-1 today. Lined out to center his first at bat. Heater up, that's high. Ball 1. Heater middle in is Chase, dribbler to first. McLongthrob there takes it himself. 1 down as that locks Sosa in. There's Turnpike. He's 0-for-1. Slider up in the first pitch. Skied it to left center. Shallow. In on it there is going to be Rivers. 2 down. Now to bring up Floral. Is 0-for-1. Locked in though. Sliding down and in. Taking way low. Ball 1. Curveball hangs at the letters. Lined at the middle. And Flora has their first hit. She's on with 2 down. 1-for-2 day for her at the plate. That is going to bring up P.J. Freeman. He's 0-for-2. Long look at first there from Sosa. Heater down, taking low. Ball 1. He's back down the neutral mojo. Out in front of the changeup at the knees. 1-1. Down and in on the changeup, missing. 1-2. There it goes. Dribble down, ripped into right field as the timing was there on sign stealer. Going for third. Floral is the throw from Rosario. Not in time. Hit and run succeeds. 2 on, 2 down for Ellison. Grounded out last at bat. 0-for-1 with a walk. Change up inside. Strike called. 0-1. Nice pitch. Heater middle of the plate. Foul back. 0-2. That activates Whiffer. And K collector. Curveball inside, pulled foul, still 0-2. Chased it up and in on the heater. Second punch out for Sosa. That ends the inning as he strands the runners at the corners. Bottom 5, we're halfway home in a pitcher's duel. It is 2-1. Die Bombers in the lead. Dyer, Harvey, and Sosa, bottom of the lineup up for the Trackers. Here's Dyer. He's 0-for-1 today. Facing a locked-in Floral. Change at the knees on the first one. That's fouled back. 0-1. Curve up and away. Line down the left field line. Foul. 0-2. Forcing her down and away. Low. 1-2. Slider in. Jam to right field. Freeman back a step on the liner. Puts it away. 1 down. Next up, Harvey. 1-for-1 with a single on EC. Swung at the first pitch, his first at bat. Heater middle in. Check strike. 0-1. There we go. Throw down in the way. Lined up the middle to second. Benetti dives out of his reach into right center. That's base hit. Next up is Sosa, 0-for-1. He tried to bunt his first time up and failed. And pinch hitting for him off the bench is backup catcher Dark Scottish. That's going to spell the end of the day for Sosa. He only goes 5 innings today, giving up 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, 1 home run ball given up. He is in line for the loss, but he pitched decently well, just did not go deep into the start. Then again, Trackers have a really good bullpen, so they're not too worried about that development. Heater middle of the plate, fouled off late by Scottish at 1. Ball down in the way. Grounded in a hole to third, past the diving Ellison into left field. First and second now, 1 down. Good start to the inning as Floral no longer locked in. There's Carr, 0-for-2. Slider down and in. Foul back, 0-1. Heater up and in. Inside, 1-2. Away, foul back, 1 and 2. Slider put away, outside, 2-2. Heater down and in. Checked, 3-2. Great take. The ball away. Blooper to third on the soft liner. Ellison there for the second out. Runners have to freeze. That'll bring up left fielder Dapper. He's 0 for 2. Floral just crossed the 60 pitch mark. Heater up and in. Check strike, 0-1. Change down and in. Way inside, off the glove of Mustard as well as both runners advance. Second and third now, 2 down, 1-1 count to Dapper. Chucker activates out there in left field for Patton. Slide him down in the way, fouled off, 1 and 2. Heater up and away, high, 2-2. Change down and in. Holst to the sword, 5th punch out there for Floros. She strands 2 as Dapper down swinging. Out of the bullpen, right-hander Elizabeth Chapman as she takes over for Scottish to the 6th. Walters, Mustard, and Bonetti coming up.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 51.
There's Walters 0 for 2 today. He got robbed of a home run last time on a leaping wall grab in center. And actually, Chapman is left-handed, my bad. Southpaw. No traits on her, but she is elite-level junk. That changeup hits the outside corner, case in point. Above average accuracy and about average velocity. Heater down, whiffed on an 0-2. Walters has lost ace exterminator. And we chase it high, strike 3. First punch out for Chapman. Here's Mustard, 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer earlier. Heater away, strike called, 0-1. Slider middle in, roped foul, out of play, 0-2. Change it down, blooper to left field, shallow, racing in. Sliding is Dapper, but it's off his glove as he couldn't take away the hit from his old teammate. Second hit for swing today, he's 2 for 3. And that'll bring up Bonetti. 1 for 2 today for Alex. Change it up and away outside, ball 1. Change it up, popped him up right at the shortstop. Easy play out there for Todd as he'll put it away for the second out of the inning. Mustard still at first here for Patton. 1 for 2 with a single. Choker active though at tier 2. -5 to all ratings as that changeup's in there for a strike. 0-1. Heater high. 1-1. Change up, dumped into center field. That is down for a base hit. Nice swing. Patton reaches, 2 on, 2 outs. That brings up Guzman, 0 for 2. Your 2 easy target active for Guzman. Taking changeup at the knees there for Thomas, 0-1. Slider down, hit back to Chapman who knocks it down. Throw to first in time to end the inning. Bottom 6, it's 2-1. Rosario, McLaughlin, Robin, Rivers, heart of the lineup coming up. There's Rosario, 0 for 1 with a walk today. Heater up and away. High, ball 1. Curveball middle in. Fouled off early. 1-1. Change down and away. Outside, 2-1. Heater up and in. Popped up, shallow left center. Turnpike out for it. Puts it away, 1 down. Next up, McLaughlin, 0 for 2. Slider away in the first one, outside. Ball 1. Heater down and in. Low, 2-0. The ball hangs. Line left center field. Guzman on the run. Lays out for it and smothers it on a hop as I thought he had it, but he was actually a little bit behind it. As a 1-out double single there for McLaughlin, and now to bring up Rivers. 1 for 2 with a solo homer. Heater up and indoors. 0-1. Roll down on the way. Foul off. 0-2. Slider up and away. Foul off. Still 0-2. Change it down and in. Check low. 1 and 2. Pushing it down and away. Doors. 6th punch out there for Floral. 2 down now for Blaze Todd. He's 0 for 2. Runner still at first. Slider up and in. High, ball 1. Heater down and in. Check low. 2-0. Here's pitch number 80 from Floral. Change it down is low, 3-0. Heater up. Todd drives it deep right center field. That hung in the middle of the plate, and that's not coming back. That is in the seats as it tracks its way out of here. Blaze Todd's first of the season, and that 2-run bomb gives them the lead. It is 3-2 as Floral makes one mistake pitch, and that's the decider. Here's Dyer, 0 for 2. Heater at the knees on the first one. Check strike, 0-1. Slider in. That's a strike called, 0-2 quickly. Change up and away. Blooper to left field shallow. Patton coming on. Slides and drops it because he's not a great fielder. That's a 2-out single as the rally continues against Floral. And here's Harvey, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Floral now tense. This will probably be her last batter. Pitcher's on deck though. Put a ball away on the first one. Outside, ball 1. Here down, runner goes. Throw down by Mustard. No chance. 2-0. Change up and away, 3-0. Batter hangs inside, check strike, 3-1. Force him down and away. Strike called, count full. Here's pitch number 90 from Floral. Throw ball away. Fouled off, still full. Change it down and away. Chopper to short, Turnpike charges, bare hands the first, in time to end the inning. But the Trackers take the lead on the 2-run bomb by Blaze Todd, 3-2 to the 7th. Turnpike, Floral, and Freeman coming up. We're not going to pinch hit for Floral here. She's actually a really great hitter. I want her to bat, but we will be lifting her after this inning. She's done. But hey, it's a quality start. Just a shame we gave up that late homer. Here's Turnpike, 0 for 2 today. Change up, misses high, ball 1. One second, guys. Got to reset something real quick. There we go. All right, that's been reset. Perfect. All right. Nope. There we go. Perfect. All right, Turnpike, let's get it on. 0 for 2 today. Change away from Chapman outside. It's quickly 2-0. Slider in there on the corner, 2-1. Way high on the changeup, 3-1 from Chapman. Slider low, ball 4. It's a 5-pitch walk. First walk for Chapman out of the pen. Second walk we've drawn today. Here's Floral, 1 for 2 with a single. Back to neutral mojo after getting out of the jam last inning, despite losing the lead. Changeup misses high, ball 1. This will be her last at bat of the game. She will be lifted when she goes back out for the 7th. Changeup low, it's 2-0. Good hitters count. Change up right in there on the corner, 2-1. Change up hangs, rip to third. Under the diving glove of Dyer, it's a base hit. Infield single for Floral, her second. She's 2 for 3. 2 on, nobody out for PJ Freeman. Single last at bat, he's 1 for 3 today. Looking for a pitch to drive. Slider up. In there at the letters. Favorable call there. That's definitely not a strike. 0-1. That one's outside, thank God. 1-1. A little low as well. Change with the knees, fouled it back. 1-2. Had to swing at that one. Heater up, dump to center field. That hangs up enough, though, for Rivers for the first out. Good read to get back on that one. Next up, Ellison, 0 for 2 with a walk. Heater middle way, blasted by Ellison, left of center, carrying well. That is back, and it's going to be dropped in on the target. Home run for Ellison. Left of center, big bomb for the first baseman. Her first hit in here for the Dive Bombers, and it is now 5-3. Big bomb late. That's a momentum shifter. Here's Walters. He's tense, 0 for 3 today. Probably going to lift him since they're not going to the bullpen. Going to go ahead and pinch hit here with Hesto Prince, the third baseman, and he'll swap with Ellison, so Ellison will go back to first. Heater inside is a strike, 0-1. Heater's low, 1-1, good eye. Change it down and then chase. Blooper behind short. That is a tough play, but run down by Todd. 2 down. Here's Mustard, 2 for 3. Single last at bat. He's also hit a 2-run homer. Chapman still tense. We'll face him. Change of hangs. Rip to third, but right at Dyer. He retires his old teammate. Bottom 7, it is 5-3, though, as we get a big 3-run bomb from Ellison. Chapman, Carr, and Dapper due up. Floral done, though, after 6 innings. 3 earned runs given up on 7 hits, 1 walk, 2 homers, 6 strikeouts. She is in line for the victory. It is a quality start. Good pitching, Cat. Pinch hitting for Chapman. It is outfielder Flutter Khan, Tier 1 high pitch. We're going to go ahead and go to the bullpen here. Bring in here out of the pen first. We'll go to, I guess, Albert Heaves.
Now pitching.
Tier 2 elite slider. Heaves has a fastball and a slider. That's it. Betting on us batting around to the pitcher spot next inning. Peter down in the way. Check strike 0-1. Go to the worst man out of the pen first and save the better ones for later. Slider up and away. High. 1-1. Heater down. 2-1. Heater down in the way. Chopper to second. Benetti to his right backhand. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up is Simon Carr. Tier 3 first pitch Slayer active. Slider inside. Just missed. Ball 1. Takes away the trait, though. Heater away. That's a strike. 1-1. Slider up and away. Chased. Another foul. 1-2. Middle in. Line at the middle of the short. Turnback dives. Just out of his reach. Good effort, though. Little 1-out single. That is going to bring up Dapper. 0 for 3 intense. Pinch hitting for him is second baseman Yusef Kirby. Getting his first bat of the game. Good power bat off the bench here for the Trackers. Trying to get back in it. Pick off the first. Nothing doing. Peter down and in. Low. Ball 1. Peter up and away. High. 2-0. Slider down. Whiffed on it. 2-1 out in front of it. Peter down. Chopper up the middle. That is going to see up the middle for a hit. No chance for Benetti to react on that. 2 on, 1 down. Now to bring up Rosario. 0 for 2 with a walk. Come on, Heaves. Give me 1. I need a double play ball here, buddy. First pitch slider down in the way. Just outside. Ball 1. A little low. Slider down. Chop foul. 1-1. Peter down in the way. Outside. 2-1. Slider middle in. Runners go. Throw to third by Mustard. Not in time. Both runners advance on the double steal. 3-1 count to Rosario. Peter up and in. Inside ball 4. It's a walk. Heaves loads him. Gonna make the move here to the pen. Go ahead and double switch off Mustard here. I'm not gonna have a choice. Out of the bullpen, we're gonna go ahead and hand it off here to No, and I'm just going to do a straight handoff here to Raylan Haley. Tier 2 pick officer, Tier 2 elite slider. See if the right-hander can get us out of the jam here. Facing McLong for Rob. First pitch slider down in the way. Just low. Ball 1. Screw ball down and in. Grounded in to hold a short. That is a base hit into left field as it gets past the diving turnpike. Base is loaded. 1 down. Still it's 5-4. Rivers up next. 1 for 3 with a solo homer. Four-seamer up and away from Haley. Check strike. 0-1. Slider down in the way. Chopped in to hold a second. Benetti over. Flip to second. 1. Throw to first by Turnpike. Just laid infield. Fielder's choice ties it at 5. Runners at the corners for Todd. 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer earlier. Pick officer still active. Change it down. Low. Ball 1. Peter up and away. High. 2-0. Change up and in. Runner goes for second. Throw down to second by Mustard. Just late even with pick officer. 2-1 count for Todd. Peter down in the way. Check strike. 2-2. Slider inside. Turned on and blasted down the left field line, and it is tracking its way out of here just inside the fair pole. Blaze Todd hits his second home run of the game, and which is surprising because he's not even the best hitter. And that makes it 8-5 as they break it open. Bullpen lets us down. Here's Dyer, 1 for 3 with a single. Haley now tense. Heater up, that's a strike. 0-1. Slider away, low, 1-1. Change it down and in. Liner to short, Turnpike there to finally end the inning. But a big inning here for the Dive Bomber Trackers as they put up 5 runs. 1 on a single, 1 on a fielder's choice, and 3 on a bomb. 8-5 to the 8th. Benetti, Patton, and Guzman coming up. See if we can answer. Here's Benetti, 1 for 3 with a single as Orion Reed entered out of the bullpen, former Thumper pitcher. Yusef Kirby exits as Vinny Romero will come in and play his backup position in the left field as Kirby pinch hit for Forrest Dapper. And Reed in with Tier 1 Elite 2-seamer. First pitch 2-seamer in there at the knees, away, 0-1. Heater checked outside, good take, 1-1. Slider away, line at the middle by Benetti. He timed up the breaking pitch. He'll be on with the leadoff single. It's a good start. We got to string some more hits together. Here's Patton, 2 for 3, 2 singles. Choker active as well. Heater up and in, that's a strike. 0-1, nice pitch. Right on the corner. Heater up and in, jammed by Patton on the line. Right at Rivers, though, in center. 1 down, he barely had to move. Next up, Guzman, 0 for 3 today. Two-seamer low, ball 1, good take. High heater, misses, 2-0, good take, okay. Slider's high, 3-0, don't swing. Let him pitch to you. This curveball misses outside, it's a 4-pitch walk. First walk for Reed, 3rd walk we've worked today. Here's Turnpike, 0 for 2 with a walk last time up. Contact for his righty reactivates. Curveball hangs on the first pitch and we swing underneath it. Infield fly called for its second there. Putting it away is Carr. 2 down. Now to bring up the pitcher, Haley. Pinch hitting for him off the bench is going to go ahead and be second baseman Heather Mann with first pitch, tier 2 first pitch sprayer. Let's see which the backup second baseman can do. First pitch from Reed is a slider inside, ball 1. There goes that trade away. So we're back to our normal hitting ratings. Slider in there at the knees, 1-1. Good pitch. Heater away, popped her up. Right to the mound, and there's Reed to end the inning. God damn it, mistimed 2 fucking pitches I should have hit. Out. All right, out of the bullpen, it's going to be long reliever Knox Dropkin as we're down 3. It's going to be 8-9-1 due up for the Trackers here. Harvey, the pitcher, and the leadoff hitter. 2 for 3 day for Harvey. Singled twice. Facing the 5-pitch long reliever Dropkin with Wild Thing. There it is there. Heater misses way outside. Ball 1. Screwball away is outside. It's 2-0. Forkball down. That's a strike. 2-1. Slider away. Outside. 3-1. Change it middle in. Harvey lines it up the middle. His 3rd hit of the day. He's 3 for 4. That came back into the middle of the zone. Here's the pitcher, Reed. He's probably going to swing here, and he will. Harvey got hurt running the first, though. He's tweaked his groin, so his speed is down. We'll see if they try to bunt him over. All thing active. They do show bunt. It's taken high. Ball 1. Heater middle in. Inside. 2-0. Ladder up. Bunt has popped up. Diving's Mustard to make the catch. Throw to first. Double play. You love to see a nice play swing. 2 down for Carr. 1 for the single. First pitch Slayer active. Forkball down and in on the first one. Whiffed on it. 0-1. Slider way outside low. 1-1. Heater way outside 2-1. That's 3 straight pitches with Wild Thing activating. Change up and in. Chased it. 2-2. There we go. Scribble down and in. Way in the dirt. 3-2. Heater at the knees. Fouled off. Out of play. Count remains full. Work ball at the knees. Ripped in the hole past the third baseman into left field. Inning will continue here for the Trackers as they look to add on. Here's left fielder Vinny Romero getting his first at bat of the game as he was a defensive sub last inning. Work ball down in the way in the first pitch. Runner goes. Throw down by Mustard. He has no chance to get this runner either. 1-0. Heater up and away. Outside. 2-0. Slide it down and in. 3-0. Into middle of the plate, lined into center field, and that's going to be a base hit, and that's probably going to produce another run. Guzman throwing home, no noodle arm activated, and that means we're not going to get the runner. So it's 9-5. Insurance run brought home. Here's Rosario, 0 for 2 with 2 walks today. Forcing him up and in on the first one, strike call, 0-1. Screw ball away. Popped him up behind second. Benetti out. Shallow right center. Calling for it. Puts it away to end the inning. But some good base running there with 2 outs leads to the Trackers getting an insurance run. 9-5 to the 9th. Freeman, Ellison, and Prince do up. Let's see if we can rally. Top of the lineup. Here's Freeman, 1 for the single last at bat. Or earlier in the game, I should say. Heater inside misses. Ball 1. Curveball hangs at the top of the zone. That's a base hit into center field for Freeman. He's 2 for 5 today. Leadoff man on in the inning for Ellison, who had a big 3-run homer last at bat. She's also walked. 1 for 3 today. Curveball drops in there at the knees. Nice pitch. Caught me off guard. 0-1. Slider middle in. Chopper to second. There's Carr. Flip to second. 1. Todd to first. Not in time. 1 down. Fielder's choice for Prince. He's 0 for 1. Lined out his first at bat. 2-seamer outside. Misses from Reed. Ball 1. Broken back grounder to third. Dyer to second. 1. Carr to first. Not in time. Another fielder's choice. We're down to our last out. It's Swing Mustard. 2 for 4. The 2-run homer and a single. See if we can make some magic happen with 2 outs. Distractor active at first base as well as bad jumps. Heater in there for a strike. 0-1. Heater away. Blasted by Mustard into the left center gap. Will Rivers get there? Of course he will. That ends the game. Trackers win 9-5. Die Bombers start our tenure with a loss. No surprise here. Our bullpen is absolute garbage, and that is the entire reason we lost. We rallied back great in that 7th inning to retake the lead with that big home run, and then our bullpen existed, and it gave up 6 runs in 2 innings. Yeah, this is going to be a shit show, folks. Looking at the team, Ellison had a homer for 3. Mustard had a 2-run bomb as well. That's literally where we got all of our offense. On the other side for the Trackers, 2 home runs today for Blaze Todd. He had a big 3-run bomb, which was the deciding blow. He also had a 2-run homer to give him the lead the first time in the 6th inning. Rivers had a solo homer back in the 2nd inning, I believe, and then he also had an RBI single, or RBI fielder's choice. McLongthrob had an RBI single. Vinny Romero had an RBI single as well. Pitching lines, Floral, 6 quality innings, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, 6 strikeouts, 2 homers. We wasted her start, though. Heaves, a third of an inning, giving up 3 earned runs on 2 hits and a walk. And then Haley takes the loss, 2/3 of an inning, 2 earned runs, 2 hits, 1 homer. He falls to 0-1. Dropkin, an inning, 3 hits, 1 run. Sosa, 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, 2 strikeouts, and a homer. Chapman, 2 innings, giving up 3 runs on a homer, 4 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. She does, however, get the win, improving to 1-0. And now Ryan Reed threw 2 scoreless innings in relief, giving up 2 hits and a walk to get his first save of the season. Player of the game, Blaze Todd with his 2 homers, driving in 5, followed by Ellison with her 3-run homer, and Mustard with his 2-run homer. No surprise there in the top 3. It's just a shame we lost, because that was disappointing. Oh well, it is what it is. Just wasn't meant to be today. Alright, let's go ahead and look around the league, see if any roster moves are made. I highly doubt it. Although I'd be surprised. Alright, Chumpton Sports Equipment has sent over some complimentary sweatbands. There's 1 left. Who gets one? McGillies, who's yet to pitch, or Guzman, our center fielder. Well, Guzman is 31. He has tier 2. He did all right. I think he had one hit that game. McGillies is 30, so they're both on the older side. McGillies is younger. He's more likely to stick around. Who has lower loyalty? Guzman slightly. We either max out McGillies or bring Guzman to 97. Let's do it, McGillies. Why not? Max him out. Show some faith in him before he takes the mound. All right, we got a few games to sim. Let's look around the league. I don't see any roster moves, so I think we're good. We are. Okay. Yep. All right, perfect. Chance to gain a cutter for Schaefer, but lose his metalhead trait. Honestly, not a bad thing to lose. Reverse splits. Ooh, for Heaves. Well, he's for Heaves. Really? Any other reliever, I would have immediately jumped on that. But for him, hells nah. Give me a third pitch, and then we'll talk. Chance to get rid of easy target, though, for Guzman. All right. Good thing we didn't buy that player development for him then. Or good thing we didn't give him that manager moment, because now we can earn it with the player development option. And chance to get falls behind for Sandwalker. No thanks. He already has a negative trait. And he's 36. I don't plan to upgrade him. Other options we have, 25% chance to gain pick officer on Breck and Kemp. Kemp, our number 3 pitcher. And a chance to gain consistent here on Turnpike, who's 33. We have $8.6 million in the budget, which means we gain $358,333 after every game. It's decent. I would prefer $10 million at least, but it's a decent starting point. But yeah, none of these are very enticing outside of maybe giving up Metalhead here for Schaefer, just to get the extra junk. But looking at it now, giving him a third pitch would be nice because he only has 2 pitches. Honestly, this one might be worth it. Not going to lie. The only other interesting one is this one for Guzman, which he's going to be here for 3 games, so we will be able to buy it in 1, but we can also, it takes 2 games to accrue the necessary money to do so. Okay, those are the only 2 I actually like. Sandwalker's 36, Heaves is 35, and Kemp's 32, and Turnpike's 33. Probably not going to be upgrading any of these guys. They're just not long-term pieces for us. To be fair, neither are Guzman and Schaefer, but they are the younger 2 of the list, so they have my attention. Let's sim up to our next game here, which will be next episode, and call it a day, guys. Tramplers win 2-1 there in a pitcher's duel. Gold Coats win. Beast beat the Bats. Thumpers taking on the Botanoses in their first game. Thumpers hold on to win 2-1. Arnold Liu hitting the deciding home run. Bards win 4-0 there against the Flyers. Crackers beat the Bionex 6-3. Botanoses win 3-1. And Riddles blow out the Tramplers 10-1. Final game of the sim. Toucans beat the rival Bird Lizards, who were coming off a championship last season. So that's fun. We're going to see the defending champs a lot this year. And we are taking on the Night Bats, a familiar opponent for us for Flyers from that series. They are a division rival of the Flyers. Night Bats, of course, made it to the playoffs last year and were eliminated in the first round. On the mound for them will be Gunnar Franco. On the mound for us will be Brecken Kemp, actually, is the number 2 in the rotation, not Dirth McGillies. Huh, I thought it was the other way around. Okay. Good to know. Just a quick check of the free agent pool. No one's below their price point, I don't think. Just want to check here real quick so I don't miss anybody. There are a few people who are near their price point, but they're not at it yet, so we've got time. All right, cool. Perfect. Not missing anything. Awesome. All right, let's set the lineup for next episode. Call it a day. So next time out, Freeman leads off in right. Ellison at third again. Walters at first. Mustard catching. Benetti at second. Patton in left, Guzman in center, Turnpike at short again, and Kemp is going to be on the mound. Same exact lineup we threw out there in Game 1. It got us a couple runs, but our bullpen was what held us back, not the lineup. So hopefully the pitching shows up next episode and helps us to get to a victory. That is going to do it here in the first episode here of the Dive Bombers franchise. Let me know down below what you guys think of the team and the situation we've thrown ourselves into, because it's going to be a doozy with how old this roster is. I highly expect this team to regress heavily here in year 1 and maybe not make the playoffs either. So we shall see what the world has in store for us. But tough loss today. We did lose 9-5 to the Trackers. We were in it for the long time, and then the bullpen came in the game, and well, that was all she wrote. Let me know your thoughts down below on the team. And also, thank you so much for the support, guys. Appreciate it as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch if you're watching it here to be notified next time I go live. And if you're watching it over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down in the description below if you guys want to come over, watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, this is a nasty one. Signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.